past midfield where Cornish headers it towards the York University box. Salisbury fight for possession as Larry Cornish now controls it, pushing it upfield for the Seagulls. Early advantage.
Yeah, that was a great header there by Sharp, just wide.
Crompton had the right
decision.
So now Salisbury's deep into the box, slipped it out or headed out by Chris Weaver by York. Now Salisbury is controlling the ball. Larry Cornish goes up, gets it as the two teams fight over. Now to Larry Cornish who passes it.
It looks like it slipped.
Larry Cornish now controls it.
Slipped off Crompton there.
As the York is trying to start an offensive attack again. Now on to the attack. Salisbury's throw-in. What's your thoughts on the first 10 minutes of action we've seen so far? As Larry Cornish is trying to steal the ball away. Shot towards the net, and Mike Schmidt with the save. But tackled away. Perry. Yet again, ball's headed towards midfield, and Cornish now controls it for Salisbury up to Tanner East, middle of the field, now along that far sideline. And Larry Cornish is there to deflect it, but right back to.
Yeah, nice slide tackle attempt by Crompton there.
Very good slide tackle attempt. Now,
so he's going to do the latter.
Yep. Out wide to Larry Cornish. And Portman just by York. But Perry now passed on that far side to Cornish. Passes it back. Now centered into the box. Head into the box by Salisbury. And now out deflected by York. And it's out of centered into the box. Headed out by Larry Cornish. And there's then a call
foul.
For a. York centers it into the box, deflected out of bounds, and as we have about 20 minutes left to play. Headed into the box, saved, and it's a York now on that far side.
Well, if they were down 2-0, luckily, nothing became of it, and now they got a chance to tie.
A handful created, hopefully another goal, but it's deflected out. Now York gets it again, and Salisbury's trying to regroup and answer this 1-0 game. As Larry Cornish was headering it, York gains control of it, and as they regroup, now centered past to Cornish. And slide tackle with Matt Green handball. As it's kicked towards the box, Cornish headers it just wide of the net, with that height advantage call. As Salisbury's fighting for possession at midfield, gets it. Now Cornish puts it upfield to O'Rady, who's got the speed advantage towards midfield. Cornish controls it.
Got away for a handball there, and it's going to stay with York. And
Daly put it up there to Cornish, who heads it. Matt Green now controls it, trying to get Neal, throws it in. And now Cornish getting in position to head it. Boots it towards midfield.
All you see on the far side of the field is
centers it to
Perry.
Then to Cornish, and now they're pushing on that far.
Faked him on the cross there.
Yep.
Very nice move.
And now Cornish centers it
to Quigley. And
last attack. Quigley tried to start something, and Salisbury's there to deflect it, send it back upfield where Larry Cornish heads it, and now Salisbury, as York takes it, and now Cornish steals the pass.
Salisbury. Tanner East throws it in to Larry Cornish, gives it back to East, and Cornish tried to time that one, get it to East there.
Salisbury looks to boot it into the box, like from a free kick to Cornish. And controlled by York.
By Weaver.
Weaver, we've been calling his name, and now Cornish controls it.
Using his long legs to his advantage there.
Yep, and pushes it up and able through a defender.
Remember that you can stay.
Down and is now getting to his feet.
Yeah, it's going to sting for a little bit.
Boots it down towards the box. Headed high into the air. And just out of bounds as it's kicked into the box, but Cornish heads it back out. As Cornish wins the header, but
Sure, you know, the players know who's running this.
exactly, but again, you don't want the officials to and kicked around, but Larry Cornish is there to send it out towards midfield, as will be huge because now Salisbury has the man advantage.
And they can start moving people down.
On that attempt, as Salisbury looks to win this battle at midfield and does. The middle of the field. And now it just seems like York is just out of sync, you know, ever since that red card. Well, second goal, really. Or you could even go back. Not mean they get a sub. That means they play a man down. So Salisbury has the man advantage in the second half. 2-1.
And Portman Sky for that header there.
York will throw it in like they have been, throwing it long all day as Larry Cornish skies and heads it out of the box. And now it's approaching midfield as Larry Cornish beats his man and will challenge his man, but Iguata is there to stop the ball. But Cornish deflects it. Matt Green kicks it towards the box and deflected out. A slide tackle than anything, you know, he was just sliding to get, kick the ball. And now this ball is kicked upfield to Matt. And plus, being a man down does not help your cause. As there looked to be like a shove on York's behalf, and the fans on the far side did not like that and reacted with
Gets a chance to clear it out.
And Cornish wins another header. You know, it's that size that. And Matt Green's there to head it and wins that, but York is there to take quickly. Right idea.
Did number 12, Daniel Baxter.
And Cornish wins yet another header.
Started that
now
sequence.
York sends it towards the box, heads it, and it just goes over the net. And here's the kick from the corner. And Cornish tried to get his head on it, but shot again, rebound. Now Larry Cornish is up around midfield looking for a teammate to pass to and finds one in Elliot Crompton, who passes it back to Larry Cornish, who's now centering it.
Faces Goucher in a battle of old conference foes on Tuesday at 7. On Wednesday, women's soccer faces take the action.
Yeah.
But now, with a comfortable lead right now, for Salisbury,
yeah,
they're just it's not